Good evening, guesties, and welcome to another episode of GAC TV. I'm Shelby Wilds.
And I'm Max Fiddler. Did you know that this week is Greek Week,
Philanthropy Week,
Diversity Week,
and Earth Week?
Our news director, Ava, has a story for us.
With the birds tweeting and the sun shining, spring gives us energy and life. But it also tempts us, especially this week, to be more committed and fill up the longer daylight hours with more and more busyness. I spoke this week with a couple of people about intentionality and committedness and how we can be committed with passion, but also remind ourselves that we all need a little break.
I've been at Gustavus almost 100 days. And in the first 2 to 3 weeks, it was so apparent that students tend to get caught up in the busyness of being busy.
I think it's fed by the larger cultural, societal pressure of various kinds, pressures to, in some ways, prove your worth as a human being by your productivity. That's that broader social message, along with the internal, noble drive that so many Gustavus people have to, in fact, make a difference in the world. The combination of those two is really dangerous, really powerful.
There's always this expectation that you want to build a reputation, you want to make your resume the best, and so I always wanted to be the overachiever and go far and beyond. And within the last year or so, I've realized that all this extra stress isn't necessarily needed. It's not needed for me. It's not needed for the world. And I'm just thinking that I'm solving the world's problems one activity at a time.
I don't think it's a problem unique to Gustavus, but I do think that language has power and reverberations. And so me saying, oh, I'm so busy, that's not just about me. That's about the person I'm talking to. And that has an impact on how they feel, which then in turn impacts how they engage with others. And, you know, it creates a cascade of effects.
Another thing to keep in mind, I think, has to do with the for the sake of what question, or on behalf of whom are you doing all the things that you're doing, especially in the midst of all the busyness and the commitments and obligations and busyness, to just breathe and remember that your body knows what it needs, your whole being knows what it needs, and you just have to listen, pay attention to that.
Make a list of what you have to do and then assign it to a specific given time during the course of your day. And then you get in better touch with how much you can accomplish in a given amount of time, which then sets realistic parameters for what you can say yes to.
Knowing that you already are of infinite worth and value and lovability, and that in response to that fact, you live out in who you are into the world.
So I want us to be more mindful of how we talk about the choices that we make. Because again, we're choosing to create this full schedule. Next time someone asks you, how are you? Don't just rush and say, oh, I'm so stressed, I'm so busy. You know, own your part in that and be proactive about changing that.
Reflecting on yourself instead of spreading yourself everywhere. I think that's really important.
College is more than just the wonderful organizations you're a part of and the wonderful classes you're taking. I know I pledge in my final month here at Gustavus to take some time to simply breathe. Reporting for GAC TV, I'm Ava Gepfert.
Thanks, Ava.
I just got back from senior wine tasting, so seniors have a lot or very little on their minds right now. So this week, our reporters Elena and Devin asked seniors this week's question of the week.
What is your senior wisdom?
Be nice to people.
All people.
Everyone. Yeah.
Every single person.
Yep.
People you hate.
Yep. Yeah.
Bitchy roommate.
Yep. Bitchy roommates too.
Anybody to not be nice to.
No.
Do you have any senior wisdom for me?
Senior wisdom, you should make sure you make good relationships with your professors, hang out with them outside of class, hang out with them even past the class that you're with them. Go into them about some random thing and then just bring up other random things so then you can become friends.
My senior wisdom would probably be for incoming freshmen to just enjoy the 4 years that you get, because they, as much as everybody says it, they go by so unbelievably fast.
My senior wisdom is don't worry about homework, and you're paying $40,000 a year, not for school. You're paying for the relationships, you're paying for the connections, you're paying for the people that you're going to know for the rest of your lives.
I would say take advantage of the student activities. They're fun and they're free.
Meet new people, learn new things. It's exciting, but you gotta take risks.
Make sure you know how to write, because I still know some seniors that don't know how to write. And that's
Papers
really
or
stupid. Like anything
legible
paper-wise.
Script.
No,
Okay.
like English, like writing in English, not writing legibly. Writing legibly is not important because you can type things.
You want to make sure that you will be in contact with those people for the rest of your lives. So, yeah, don't concentrate on school that much. It's important, but it's not the most important thing.
It would be going streaking in the Arb for sure.
Definitely something you should do before.
Yes, for sure, before you graduate officially. It's a great peaceful time out there, especially at night. I mean, do it whenever, but night's the better time. Campus safety doesn't see you. Golden.
Just say be yourself. You're gonna find amazing people here.
Yeah. Me, how do you feel about that? Do you feel better? Okay, good.
When you get to Gustavus, whatever you do, just lean into it.
Yeah.
Go with the flow, everything that it is, just lean into it.
With that passion, everybody, with that passion.
Thanks, Elena and Devin.
That's all we have for you this week, Gustavus. I'm Max Fiddler.
And I'm Shelby Wilds.
Keep it classy, Gustavus.
Did you start it? She started it.
Good. All right.
Good. Look at me. She's an incoming freshman. Look how scared she looks. Well, I just pretend like you are. Yeah. Look at how scared she looks and how sad. Right. Seniors don't like cameras. They don't. Also, there are a few seniors here.